welcome back to Var from the Truth. Points on the board, episode 6. Episode 6. It was a crazy week of Premier League results.
I feel like we say that every week.
Because the Premier League just keeps on giving, doesn't it? Like, just can't call it each week. And I know you had a bit of a stinker last week, so I think you're hoping to bounce back this week and put the pressure on.
Yeah, I'm trying to make up for it. I'm trying to make up for it.
Yeah. How do you think you got
on? Obviously, I feel like I remember a couple of results, but I don't remember some of the Saturday games. So I don't know. I think I did better than last week. How many did I? I think I got one last week, so I think I've done better than that. But I
So
don't know.
anything more than a 1 would be a good result this week.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But hopefully I get a win, and then it's back to even, and then I can kick on for next week's games. But we'll see.
Well,
talk to me.
As Gary Neville says, it's just got to keep in touch and distance, but keep the pressure on, isn't it? Right, we'll start off with the 12:30 kickoff, which was Burnley-Chelsea. That was a 2-0 win for Chelsea.
Yeah.
You said a draw.
Yeah.
And I went for a Chelsea win.
Yeah, well done.
So, nice little early point on the board for me.
Nice.
And then we move on to Bournemouth-West Ham. Now, you went for a Bournemouth win.
Great.
And I went for a draw.
Oh God! You know what? I watched the highlights of that game, and Bournemouth at the end were peppering West Ham's goal.
Yeah.
They should have scored a third. Like, they were literally. There's so many clear-cut chances to score a third as well. So gutting.
Yeah, you know what? It was a close one. And to be fair, it's not Bournemouth at home. Like, I would have gone Bournemouth for the win if I had gone first.
Yeah. Fair. I mean, to be fair, obviously we'll come on to it probably on the main pod, but it looked like West Ham were going to win. Like, they went 2-0 up through Callum Wilson brace, and then second half Bournemouth sort of came back. But anyway, we'll move on to the next game.
Next game was Brighton-Brentford, bro. And I went for a Brentford win. You went for a Brighton win. And it was 2-1 Brighton. So
Danny Welbeck again, by the way.
I know, Matt. What season he's having?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's 2-1. 2-1. And then I will say we did miss Fulham-Sunderland prediction last week. So we didn't actually predict that game, so we don't get a point, either of us, for that game. And then we move on to Liverpool-Forest, where we both went for a Liverpool win. How wrong were we?
Yeah. I couldn't believe it when I seen the full-time score. Couldn't believe it.
I know.
Believe it.
I mean, we're going to talk about it more on the main pod, but that might have been the final nail in the coffin for Mr. Arne Slot.
Yeah, potentially.
I mean, 3-0 as well. And it should have been 4-0 because there was a goal disallowed for handball, which wasn't.
Yeah, it's bad.
It was probably the worst capitulation. It's the worst title defence, I think, ever.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah, I've not seen a worse title defence than this so far.
It's because, I'll talk about it later, but yeah. And then we move on to Wolves against Palace. Do you remember what you went for this game?
I feel like I said a draw, you know?
Yeah, you did.
Really silly.
You backed Wolves quite a bit in the last few weeks.
Do you know what I think it was? Especially for this one, I think it was because it was their new manager game.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe, but no.
And I went for a Palace win.
Another clean sheet Palace as well.
Another clean sheet. And they're up to 4th, I think, at the moment.
Man, they're a good team, mate. They're a very good team.
They are. I think they were my dark horses for this year as well.
Yeah, fair.
Just fancy them to just Glasner, mate. He's such a good coach.
They need to make sure they keep hold of Gay in January, though.
Yeah,
I think that's
but I mean, I thought Eze would.
yeah,
Big miss, and he,
true.
they've kind of found a way to just keep that style of play, and
Mm.
someone else has slotted in. Is that what's his name, Pinto or something?
Yeah, I mean Pinto,
Yeah,
he's very good.
yeah. Then moving on to the 5:30 kickoff, one of the biggest games of the weekend. Man City against Newcastle at St James's Park. Now you went for a Man City win,
Yeah,
and I went for a Newcastle win. So scores on the doors leading into Sunday is 4-1.
great.
Right. Now, Leeds against Villa. You went for a draw,
Yeah,
which you were close to getting if it wasn't for Morgan Rogers. And
yeah.
I did go for a Villa win, so
Of course she did. Yeah. 4-1.
5-1.
Yeah, 5-1. Yeah,
And then Arsenal Spurs, we both went for a Arsenal win, so 6-2.
at least I got 2 points.
Yeah.
Better than last week.
And you never know, you could, we'll say at the time of recording this, the Man United game hasn't gone on, but um, so you never know, it could be 6-3 if you guess that one right.
Yeah, very true.
But points on the board for this week,
Yeah.
it's 3-1.
Not ideal, but I'm only 2 game weeks behind.
Exactly, and anything can happen,
Yeah,
just as anything can happen in the title race this year. It just
absolutely.
takes a few bad, me to slip up a few times, and you're right under pressure, bro.
Absolutely. What games have we got this weekend then?
So there's no 12:30 kickoff, and looking at them, they're quite tough to predict. We'll start off with Brentford Burnley. Brentford at home.
Shall I go first?
I'll go first if you want.
Go for it.
I'm going to go for a Brentford win.
Uh, I'm gonna have to follow you on that one and go for Brentford winner as well. I just, as much as I could say a draw, I just don't think Burnley will. Especially with Brentford being at home, I just don't think they'll do
Yeah, that's what I thought. I think I could potentially see a draw, but
it.
Brentford are good at home, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
And then we got Man City Leeds at the Etihad.
I think both of us are probably going for a Man City win there, aren't we?
Yeah, I'd be
Pretty,
very surprised.
yeah, pretty routine win, I think.
And then we got Sunderland Bournemouth. Sunderland are at home. It's a tough game. That's a tough one to predict.
I feel like it's got draw written all over it, but I feel like both teams are going to want to pick up 3 points. I don't know if Sunderland are getting to that point in the season where they might just start dropping a few points as well.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, they
maybe.
lost to Fulham last week
No,
away from home, but
I'll go for a Sunderland win here.
do you know what? Just to be different, I'm going to go for a Bournemouth win.
Yeah, I think this
I
is
just
one
think it's
game.
it would be such a Bournemouthy thing to do to just go and get the win at Sunderland. Like they haven't lost there this year, and Bournemouth are just the type of team that can just go do that type of. I think they battered Newcastle last season at St James's
Yeah,
Park.
yeah, it's like 4-0. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I just got a feeling like something like that might happen. Not too many games this Saturday, to be fair. Moving on, we've got at the 5:30 kickoff, Everton Newcastle. Everton are at home.
Oof. Well, you can go first on this one.
I'll go first. I think Newcastle, after beating Man City, I think they might kick on and scrap out a win there.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go for a draw there. I can see Everton just. I can see Everton even winning, but I'm gonna go for a draw. Um, I think.
Yes,
Yeah,
it does have draw written all over it. To be fair,
I think it also depends like how Everton get on today against United. Like if they put a good performance in, that might sort of spur them on. But I'm gonna go for a draw there.
then the 8 o'clock kickoff, we got Spurs at home against Fulham, another London derby.
Hmm. Are Spurs gonna bounce back after being absolutely thumped by Arsenal? Uh, you'd like to think so, but yeah, Fulham coming off the back of a win. Um, London derby, Spurs win. I think just not convincing.
Do you know what? I'm gonna go for a Fulham win.
Yeah, yeah, fair.
I just reckon the negativity that's gonna be going around with like top
Mm.
ranks terrorist tactics against Arsenal.
Bro, everyone was saying Arsenal playing a ramble. Look at Tottenham, man.
Mate, that was the like one of the worst showings of Harambe I've ever seen. Like, the only one team showed up to play.
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, we'll cover it more in the main pod, so make sure you give that a listen.
Yeah. Now, Crystal Palace against United. Crystal Palace are at home. It's
This,
tough,
this
tough
Sunday,
to go. This is Sunday now, yeah.
Crystal Palace at home. Oof. I think it's your turn to go first. To be fair,
It's a tough one, man.
yeah, because
I'm gonna go
United.
for.
Oh.
I'm gonna go for a draw.
Mm. Oh, Palace win. Palace win. But I can see it going either way. So that is a really tough game to call. So I think United are
Tough,
playing.
tough game.
I
And then
think that
Aston Villa at home against Wolves.
Aston Villa win.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you on that.
Going against backing Wolves all the time.
Yeah, true. Kind
Mate,
of. That's shocking, mate. They're still only on 2 points.
it's bad, isn't it? Bad.
Right, next game we got Forest Brighton. Forest are at home.
Again, that's a tough game. 'Cause Forest have been playing well last few weeks. Obviously with Sean Dyche taking over, they looked a lot more solid and better going forward. But Brighton, we've seen what they've been doing this season. Danny Welbeck's on form. But your turn. Your turn to go first.
I'm
But
gonna go for a Forest win. I keep betting against Brighton and I keep getting it wrong.
I'm gonna
But
go
I
for
just think like
Brighton.
no, this one's tougher than I thought it would be. This
Mm.
next pick. Got West Ham at home against Liverpool. Let you go first.
A couple of weeks ago, this would have been an easy one to call.
The thing is, West Ham are the type of team that when you really need a win, they're
Mm.
just not gonna. And like Nuno, they're a tough team now.
Um, draw.
That's a really good shout.
Yeah. I still think Liverpool might win, but I'm gonna go for a draw.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go for a Liverpool win.
Yeah, yeah. Can you imagine? Like,
We
Lucas
both
McKenna.
get.
Imagine they hold another 3-0.
Oh, then we got the big one.
Yeah, the Battle of the Bridge.
Chelsea against Arsenal.
First against second.
It's a tough
Um,
game.
well, they might not be second by the time of that game, but Joe, I think it's a good test for Chelsea.
I think it's a good test for Arsenal. I don't think we've won at the Bridge for a couple years now. Keep drawing there, and I'm tempted to go for another Arsenal draw, and I don't think that's the worst result.
No, it's not a worse result to be
I'm
fair.
gonna go for a draw.
Mm.
I just got a feeling that like Chelsea always. I mean, if Arsenal win that game, then we're talking. It's
I think like if Chelsea win that game, then their tails will be up,
3 points behind. There'll be 3 points, and then all of a sudden that Man City wins. The gap to Man City would probably be back to 4 points. If
yeah,
Liverpool win, then it's back to 8 points.
yeah. Then that's just if Liverpool aren't in the title discussion. They're well, we'll come on to the main part about what we think, but I think with the players coming back for Arsenal, it's another few days rest. Obviously, I know Champions League games midweek, but obviously a few players are going to be resting. I think some players coming back for that game. I think Arsenal can probably win that one, so I'm going to go for Arsenal win.
Do you know what? I hope you're right, mate. I'll be happy to lose a week
Yeah.
on the prediction.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I do think like after that Tottenham win, it's just like there's a feel good factor around the club, and I'll tell you what, it's going to be tough for Bayern to come to the Emirates after that result.
No, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, that sums it up. Another
Mm-hmm.
week of points on the board. That's episode 6 done.
Yeah.
Scores on the doors are 3 to me, 1 to you. So
Yeah.
it's still all to play for. Big forfeit coming to the loser at the end of the season. But as the title race isn't wrapped up yet, nor is the points on the board race. So thanks
No.
for listening. Make sure you're liking and subscribing.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you're commenting your predictions down in the comments. Let
Yeah.
us know who you think's going to win next week as well. Like and subscribe. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.